Good afternoon. We are inching closer to the official start of summer, and it's certainly going to feel like it for this weekend and into the start of next week. Today, it's windy out there into the 80s. Tomorrow, we're back in the 80s with more sunshine, and by Sunday, we're in the 90s. Some of us could start a heat wave on that day that's going to continue through Tuesday. We'll also watch for the threat for an isolated storm. We look at radar and satellite. Low pressure continues to push farther away, pushing the associated cold front with us offshore. Behind that, we have a much drier and more comfortable air mass. Look at these dew points yesterday in the 70s for Boston. So that tropical feel, it certainly has changed. So we've switched out that air mass, and now we have dew points that are in the 50s. But that humidity, it's going to start to creep up again this weekend. We look at our current temperatures, upper 70s near 80 degrees for a lot of us, 73 still in Worcester, a comfortable 68 in Nantucket, 79 in Boston. But how about the wind? That has been the big weather story so far today. You can see gusts within the past hour pushing near and above 40 miles per hour. We've had some spots reporting 50-mile-per-hour gusts, and we still have a wind advisory that's going to carry us through the rest of the day, pretty much until about 6 p.m. This is due to gusts ranging 45 to 50 miles per hour, and that will be enough to continue to bring some tree limbs or even trees down, causing some damage and the potential for some isolated power outages, which we have already seen so far today. Now, outside of that, wind advisory is going to be far southeast mass, but it pretty much includes most of us. High temperatures today, a warm one near 80 within Worcester County, low to mid 80s within Metro West, low 80s within the city, and then 70s across the Cape and the islands. So overnight, this is when the wind is finally going to back off. Temperatures are going to fall near 60 and into the low 60s to start tomorrow morning. So it's a mild start, and it's going to be warmer tomorrow as highs head for the low 80s within Worcester County, mid to upper 80s within Metro West, and 70s across the Cape and the islands. We'll have a lot of sunshine around, and then once again into Sunday, we're going to continue to take those temperatures up, likely reaching the upper 80s to the low 90s. And if you reach 90 on Sunday, this could be the start of your heat wave. I think outside of Cape and the islands, that's where you'll be in the 70s. So here's what's going to happen. We'll have a ridge that's going to continue to build across the East Coast, but have some showers and storms that are going to ride through with some energy, and that's going to bring us the chance for a shower or storm come Sunday morning. We look at future forecasts. Waking up tomorrow morning, best opportunity for a shower is going to be far to our south. We'll have some clouds around, but then get into the sunshine. Then more clouds are going to continue to fill in Saturday night into Sunday. Here's when the activity happens. You can see the brighter colors indicating the potential for some stronger storms within western Mass and across New York State. So a shower or thunderstorm is possible once we get to the early morning hours around sunrise. And I think once we get to, say, 10, 11 o'clock, most of this continues to push offshore, and then we get back in the sunshine. You're ready for the heat to continue to build. The humidity will be there as well. Monday and Tuesday will be the peak of the heat in the upper 90s near 100 degrees, but it's going to feel even hotter
today, Melanie.
Yeah, but then that humidity is going to increase through the weekend, and so are the temperatures. But it will be a nice, full first day of summer for us tomorrow. We will have to watch for a storm chance come Sunday morning, and then the heat and humidity is just going to continue to build not only through Sunday, but into the start of next week. Out there, you'll need the sunglasses, definitely, and that sunscreen with the UV index running high under mostly sunshine across our area. This is behind low pressure that continues to move farther away to our north, and that associated cold front that's now pushed offshore. So behind that, we have a comfortable air mass, but we do have the wind. And what's going to happen into this weekend, that continues to move on. A ridge is going to build in, but we'll have to watch for some energy that's going to move atop this ridge and bring us the threat for a shower or storm come Sunday morning. So we look at future forecasts. This is waking up tomorrow morning, and we're waking up to quiet conditions, just some clouds out there. I think any chance for a shower is going to stay to our south, so it looks to be a dry day for us. We'll continue with mostly sunshine throughout the day. Some high clouds will move into our skies by the afternoon. More cloud cover through tomorrow night and into the overnight. It's once we wake up tomorrow, Sunday morning. You can see here by 5 a.m. This is when we have the chance for some showers or storms. Initially, it looks like the greatest threat is going to be off to western Mass and across New York State, but this will continue to slide from the northwest down to the southeast, so that chance for a shower or storm comes Sunday morning. Once we get to 10, 11 o'clock, it continues to push offshore, and then look look at this. We get into the sunshine for Sunday and temperatures are going to take off. But as for now, we do have a marginal risk for a severe storm. So this means that any of those storms that bubble up, there's an isolated chance that maybe one or two could turn severe. So something we'll continue to monitor over the next couple of days. As we look at our wind gusts, that's been the main story for today. Some damaging wind gusts out there with tree limbs coming down, some reports of tree damage. So here you can see gusts that are near and above 40 miles per hour, peak gusts pushing near 50 miles per hour already today within Lawrence and Worcester, peak gusts of 44 miles per hour at Boston Logan. We'll continue with that wind advisory for pretty much everyone outside of southeast Mass. This is going to continue through about 6 p.m. where gusts could still be 45 to 50 miles per hour, leading to tree limbs coming down and that potential for some tree damage. We look at our current temperatures, and it's a warm one out there, upper 70s near 80 degrees, 73 though in Worcester, a nice 68 in Nantucket. We look at high temperatures. They'll continue to climb a few more degrees, near 80 to the low 80s within Worcester County, low to mid 80s within Metro West, and I think more so staying in the 70s across the Cape and the islands. Overnight, this is when we finally get a break from that breeze. Temperatures fall near 60 and into the low 60s, so it's a mild start, and then we'll rebound even higher tomorrow in the mid to upper 80s across Metro West. So beach forecast is just a windy one if you're headed out for this afternoon with temperatures in the 80s, and tomorrow near 70 to reaching possibly 80 degrees. So a great one. I think that's definitely going to be our pick up the weekend, but it's still nice on Sunday. Just going to start with some clouds, then we get in the sunshine by the afternoon. There you see that heat building Monday and Tuesday, upper 90s near 100 degrees for our actual air temperatures. Feels like temperatures, though, could be close to 105.
For the resort